Hey guys, so for today's Freeform Friday, I'm going to take a note or page from my own designs that I did the other day when I had shown you guys how to use like a stamp set to make it a focal point, like whenever you have these random stamp sets you don't know what to do with, possibly. But I'm going to be using these items that are, just stamp sets and, some background stamps instead of doing a little stenciling like I did the other day. So, whatever links I have in the description box for these guys will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So the other day I had shown you this here. And basically we made like a mask, and then I did some inking, and then I did some stenciling over that inking so that it would be even darker, like the areas so you can see like that kind of plaid-ish type of design coming through. And then we focused it on this guy. So today I think we're going to do the same kind of thing, but a little bit different. So I was going to keep the same mat and just use that, but first of all, I don't know if it covers him. Oh, it does. But I also want to put the little grass under him. See how there's grass here? So there's going to be a few things. Actually, do I want to put the grass? I might still do it and just let it be green, and even if it's like touching him. Does that make sense? So I'm not going to be too particular about it. But it is pretty basic at the bottom. It is kind of flat, so I think if you wanted to mat him, like to put a little something, you could do that pretty easily. And maybe I'll just do it with a piece of paper. That sounds good. And then I want to do this for the background. So we're definitely going to do the same kind of thing, a little bit different feel, and oh, you know what? I still have the cutout from the other day too. That might actually help me since I already have these things. And if you don't have them, just make another one, right? Get a piece of paper and cut this little aperture type thing. So what I'm going to do is grab some paper really quick. The first thing we're going to do is do our matting or masking and doing the background, and then I'll stamp this guy because I want to make sure he's perfectly centered in the paper or whatever. So let me grab some paper and some ink and I'll be right back. A little messy. Alright, we're going to keep that over there. I have a standard A2 size cardigan, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, meaning it's 5 1/2 tall, 8 1/2 inches wide, scored at 4 1/4. If you don't have a mask already or something like this, all I did was grab a scrap piece of paper and I use an oval die cut, right? A die. Cut that out, and I use this to help me, but I still have this scrap of paper left. So if you were going to plan, it's like if I was going to do it again, I would have made it larger to cover this whole thing just so I can see a little better, use it a little bit better. But I did cut this piece of paper that is marker paper because I'm going to use some markers. I mean, you can add just a little bit of color to that little guy and you're going to be great. So I'm going to use that little mouse. It looks like a mouse. And so I'm going to do that. That stamp set was the limited edition April 2022 red rubber cling set from Impression Obsession, and these are like their background all over kind of stamps. And usually with these, like I said, I don't even take the time to take them off of this and mat them up or anything. I just stamp right on it. So what I'm going to do is make sure this does not move. So I'm going to add a little more of this repositionable adhesive on that. And, depending on where we're going to put our little guy, which is probably up here. And I did cut this the same 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. That way I can trim it down. Instead of trimming it down, having it already and being like, oh, I wish I would have done a little bit more to the left, a little bit more to the right. This gives me some room to kind of cut it down anyway. So let's just put this little guy like right here. And I'm pretending that that's centered. And, ooh, what should we do this? I didn't pick a color for that yet. Typical. Freeform Friday is especially freeform. It's a little mouse, but he's already not too colorful, right? Other than the green grass, possibly. I was thinking about using this pink. I thought that might be cute, but maybe yellowish? Honey pot? What color is honey pot? How yellow? Let me stamp this right here. Ooh, that one's really deep, actually. Let's go a little more yellow. How about this lemon tonic? Yeah, this one's a little more yellow, and I don't really know where we're going to end up with this, so I'm going to rub, so we have all the color that we need. This is like just under 6 inches square, I believe. So I just want to make sure I have color all over this. And then we're just going to have fun with it. That is a water reactive ink, so it is very watery anyway, so I don't expect that it's going to be perfect. I don't even know if I got it all the way down here. And I'm just going to rub my hand all over the back of this, just to make sure. Sometimes I'll even use this guy, but since I put ink all over the place, I don't really want to use this guy. Hopefully that's what we need. And I'll lift it up carefully. Oh, look at that. That is so cute. Because the way that they did the gingham, it has like little dots. I didn't know that. So cute. Yeah, now that I look at it, I see that. Okay, so there's that. And this is our little area that was masked off. So now that's perfectly perfect. I'm not still going to trim this down until I go ahead and stamp our little guy. Let me clean this up and I'll be right back. The next thing I need to go ahead and stamp. I'm just trying to think of how I want to put this together. Is the little mouse, and then we'll do the greenery. Okay, so just keep that down. I've been like double and triple loading things so they don't move. I don't know. I don't think it's going to take that much to get this to stamp though, because it's a red rubber stamp. They stamp like pretty well first time, as long as you hit all the areas, right? Look at this, so cute. And you know, it's cut pretty close to the design, not super close, but close enough. I don't really need to, you know, I can put him up higher like this. I can put it a little bit lower. I do want to put a little grass under him. So let's just pretend like that's there. And that's fine with me. Actually, we need to take this back off. You can always put that back on or just put it back in the packaging. And this is a red rubber stamp. It is super thick, so once I place it, it is going to touch my surface. Usually with this stamping press, and people ask me all the time about the stamping press. I did reviews on it. It's like sold out everywhere. I'm sorry. It's from Studio Light, but I had first gotten an HSN and then I haven't seen them restock it since the last time it went out. And then it was on Amazon and people wanted like an exorbitant amount of money for it, and it's gone from there too, so well, hopefully they'll restock them somewhere. So let's press. Nice even pressure. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, he's such a cutie. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna leave that just like that. One other thing I want to do is, and I guess I should just leave it here. Let me clean this off and I'll be right back. I'm not gonna lie, I came on here, initially I was doing a video. I did the intro to use the Cricut 2x2 card cutter router thing. Oh my gosh, I want to pull my hair out. Just like, I didn't realize a lot of those images are now, you gotta pay for them, which is fine, but I don't want to do that, the design space stuff, and I'm just like, really? And then if you try to design your own thing, it's just a mess. Like, my head hurts. I don't even want to think about it, to be honest. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is, since I'm gonna do that little stamping, I'm gonna place this. Now I should probably put a little tape on. I mean, I can use the magnets, I suppose, to help me, but let's just place this. We're not going to really do anything other than put this on here, but look at that. So now we have that masked away, and the reason I said if I was going to do this again I would make this larger, because when I stamp right now I'm going to be very careful to only ink up this area, because otherwise the grass is going to go all over the place, right? And let me look at this real quick. Oh, how cute. Actually, it goes this way. See, it's kind of up, I think. Oh, it has little flowers in there too. I'm trying to make sure I have this the right way. It looks like, yeah, this is the up way. I guess you could use it either way, but it looks like it's meant to be like this. Now when I stamp this, I want to stamp it right in here, and I don't even know if it's going to touch his little bum. We have to go a little bit higher. I'm going to place that there. And I'm only going to ink this middle area, to be honest, because I don't want it to get everywhere. And hopefully that'll be okay, and I didn't make it so that it's going to touch areas I don't want it to. That looks okay. We'll see. I'm going to have to do some kind of patching. Oh, okay. Okay, so I missed these because of the thing, so I'm going to press real hard in that area. Oh my goodness. Just a little bit harder, because I really want that to. Look at that. Okay. Very good. When I say let me clean this off, sometimes I spray it, sometimes I just use my little Nuvo chamois. It should be a little bit wet. I always, you know, after a couple days I'll rinse it off, squeeze it out, and then put it back in the Ziploc, and it should stay moist. Not like super wet, but just moist. So there's that. And I actually let it dry out one time, so that's why it's like acting a little like this little bit that fell off. Don't let it dry out. Okay, let's put this over here. And what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, so this one's kind of big. Let me grab this. I was gonna come in and just take a little bit of that green, since this is already on here, and just kind of color in that little area. Just right around there, adding a little more of the greenery, but, you know, to help the stamp kind of look more full. And then, since I already have this on here, I might as well do some blue too. What do you think? Let's add a little bit in here. Yeah, he's barely sitting on that grass. Oh, so cute. Okay. Let me grab a blue. Oh, faded jeans. This one's really dark. There we go. I'm like, where's my salty ocean? You know, salty ocean is so nice because it's very light to begin with. And I'm just gonna kind of do a little something like this. Again, I would have made this bigger if I was doing this fresh. If you guys are doing this fresh, make yourself an aperture on a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 kind of card piece, and that way you can use it all up. Just a little bit down here. The smallest smidgen right there. Oh my gosh, you guys. Again, like I said, I haven't trimmed this down yet. And now I'm thinking, should I trim it down now? Oh my goodness. So cute. So, you can see I got real close to there. What if you did 2 of the same die, the oval die, and made like a little frame that you would then just place on this edge? You know what? Maybe I'll do that, because I also have, oh yeah, we might make this pop in a different way. Okay, let me clean up, gather my thoughts, and I'll be right back. Again, we haven't trimmed it down yet, but I will. Or you can leave it matting your whole card base. You know, I like a little edge on there. Or it'd be cute to trim it down even a little bit more and maybe put a black mat behind it, really make it pop. I have some white heavyweight paper here, and the weight of the paper doesn't matter. I'm just letting you know it's heavyweight. Is this the one I used? No. Is this the one I used? Yes. Okay, so I used this guy, just a white piece of paper here, and then you want the one that follows like the size of that. I think it'd be this one. Ooh, hopefully, yes, that'll work. I'm not gonna run these at the same time because, to be honest, I'm a little afraid because look how close they are together. But what I'll do is run this one through, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna cut this out just the way it is. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just ran that one through. So pretty. I probably could have put them together, but they're so close one to the other, I didn't want to do that. And so now I'm gonna place this guy. You know, it's so funny, I'm looking at this, I'm like, well, it's oval, but you know, I mean, if it's a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, it does look different. I could probably run it through an aperture and then know exactly where I'd be cutting, but let's cut this. So I will run this through, and hopefully I eyeballed it okay. So let me run that through very slowly, quickly, whatever. Sometimes I pause to do that. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Hopefully I did a good job. Oh, look at that. And now we're going to place that there, and he'll just cover that little circle. Super cute. And if I had messed it up a little bit, and then this would help me cover that up too, you know. Maybe look a little white, a little washed out. So our little mouse probably can just stay just like that, to be honest, but I'm just going to grab, what, like a gray color? Maybe a gray color. And I'll be right back. I'm talking about alcohol ink markers. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have ash, light, medium, and dark from Diamond Press. I probably will use the light and the medium the most. I don't know. I'm just going to add a little color. I guess his little ear could be pink. Maybe I should do the things pink where it can give it like a little more color. In here. I guess I should spend more time looking at mice. I have no idea what color. Yeah, even the little bunny rabbits, these kind of put a little color here and there. Maybe the medium, just to bring out a little bit of color. A little bit more. In here. Like in there. I'm not trying to be too heavy-handed or even too exact. Oh, his little tail. And, oh, I forgot that that's not even stuck down yet. This is so sweet, because it's such a sweet little image, and then just kind of quickly adding a little something, you know? And I guess I could color his whole face in, but I do not want to. And then, like I said, a little pink. Let me go find the lightest pink I have, and I'll be right back. But it's light enough. Let's just do like a little pink nose. A little pink in his ear. This is a little bit brighter than I would like, but that's alright. How about their little hands? I feel like that would also have like a skin color to it, no? Or like the whatever, I don't know. You know what, I don't want to do it. I don't want to, I'll just do a little hair. I'm afraid to go too heavy with it and then it just looks gross. So just a little something like that. Alright, and then I'm going to do a little more of the light gray. Just kind of in his little tummy. Just bring more of that color in. Aww. Yeah, I don't really want to spend any more time looking at mice. I'm kidding. Gross. Okay, let's put this over here. Oh, little sweetie. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this down, which seems kind of odd, right? And then I'm going to just stamp my sentiment right on there. But the reason I'm gluing this down is because that'll help me kind of see where I want to cut my paper down, because I feel like it's a little bit this way, or you know, I feel like I need to cut off this side a little bit more. But I'm going to take this to my guillotine and just trim it down a little bit so it ends up being, again, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, because that's what I like to do. And I'll be right back. She's such a sweetie. Okay, and let's see. I don't know if I want to use these sentiments or not. We have Just For You. I could have put that in there. I might find a different sentiment, because they're the ones like Say Hello Spring, and you know, it's a little bit later than spring now, so sweet spring wishes, which are nice, but just not for this. So let me grab a different sentiment and I'll be right back. I set this up, got it ready to, you know, just get on here and stamp something, but I found these that I had cut the other day when I was trying out the We Are Memory Keepers huge press, and look at Make a Wish. I mean, that's like perfect for the little, I mean, that would look really cute right here, right here, right here. I think I'm just going to put it down here just to be out of the way, but it's so cute. So, yeah, I'll just go with that. Even though the color, it's tan, is a little different, but I thought, well, you know, it's a little rustic. I think we're okay. But if I was going to stamp it on my own, I would just stamp it on white paper. And where's my card base that I was trying colors on? That's always great, you know. I'm still going to put that on here. Look at that. Super sweet, really delicate, just, and pretty quick. I mean, we did some masking and stuff, but again, my mask was already cut from the last time, so I was able to use that pretty effectively. Let's put this on here. And I'm just going to put some dimensionals on the back of this guy and just pop it on here. Super sweet, super simple. Again, I wanted to keep it note cardish, but I just felt like I needed that little lace. So cute. And you can definitely shaker that. Well, you probably want to go one more size in or one more size out just so you have a nice area, but that'd be really cute to make a shaker. This is so tough. You know me, I always like to put things, but I think I'm going to put it down here. Dimensionals, and I am good to go. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope that was a fun Freeform Friday. It was pretty quick, huh? Yeah, I'll see you guys at the next one. I'll have any links as available in the description box. Again, this was a spring set. I'm assuming it might still be available. I don't know. We know the Impression Obsession was going to stop making red rubber stamps for the most part, is what it sounds like. Not all their red rubber stamps, but some of them, like I think the background ones or some other ones, they're still going to be doing red rubber, but usually the whole portfolio that they were selling came out in, I think, both ways or whatever. But anyhow, alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all at the next one. Bye now.